Every July, Australia updates their visa requirements. Here is my update about the student visa subclass 500. It's Ace Pear Tree Consulting here, and whether you're already in Australia, for example, on a working holiday visa, or you're in your home country and thinking of coming to Australia, this video is for you. I show you all the changes that you need to know for the next year. So let's dive straight in. Yes, Australia is expensive. You need to show that you have roughly 30,000 Australian dollars on your savings account that you can pay at least the first year of tuition fees. And be aware, tuition fees can actually range from $8,000 to $50,000. That you have 2,000 Australian dollars travel costs to go back home. If you do want to bring your family, you do also need to show that you have $10,000 if you want to bring your partner, or if you bring your child, it's roughly $4,000. Be aware, Australia really loves documents, and the better documented your application is, the better. But hey, I can help you with that. The tuition fee has also increased to $2,000. Be aware, it's non-refundable, so you have to pay it when you apply, but you don't get it back when you are denied. Okay, let's talk about actually earning money. If you're new to all this, when you are studying and you are in vocational or VET, you can work 48 hours per fortnight. That means you can work the 48 hours within 2 weeks. You can have as many employers as you want. You have to be very careful because the Australian government is very strict and they can actually cancel your visa if you go over those hours. We do, however, have an option where you can be a sole trader, so you can be self-employed. Stay tuned, I will make a different video soon where I explain all these differences and some tricks. If you are a master's or PhD student, you can actually now work unlimited hours. Hey! When you're a little bit more tuned in into Australian politics, you will see that there's a lot going on about how many people should be in the country or not, even though students are the backbone of the financial system and Australia definitely needs the workers. They introduce caps this year, and this is the breakdown. So my take on those quotas is that the public universities are definitely more expensive with their tuition fees, so Australia makes more money again. And the vocational training, as I said earlier, ranges around 8,000. The public universities can be between $30,000 and $50,000. So they will fast track applications that go into high demand industries such as healthcare and engineering. If your college has already filled the quota to 80%, it will be harder to get into that college or university. So it's really the best idea to talk to a student agent. The English requirements have also increased. The English test needs to be done before you apply to the visa. It will count if you've done it in the last 3 years. I will make a separate video about what the English test score actually means, how good your English needs to be. Yes, there are some exceptions. If you're from an English-speaking country or you already had courses in English, this might tick the box for the requirements. You had to write a GTE to prove that you're only here for temporary purposes. Now you have to prove that as well. They just renamed it to genuine student. So you do have to prove that you want to study here, that you don't want to migrate. I back then wrote my own GTE. I got accepted. So I got some experiences. I was very nervous. So this time around, you have to actually prove what you want to do with your education and your career plans, why you chose Australia and the course, and links to Australia and your home country. You need some more documents again, like your school transcripts, your CV, financial records. You also need to prove that you have been already accepted to the university or college. What threw me off back then was that I needed to write a letter that I only want to study here, but then they have all those pathways that you go on a graduate visa option or PR pathways in general. For me also, there was a little bit of a hiccup because while I was on a graduate visa pathway, they reduced the age requirement from 55 to 35. Yeah, they can just do this. The Australian government changes rules whenever they want. What applies right now might not apply in a year's time. So that's the gamble you face. So I made it work. I have a lot of experiences because I had a lot of hiccups, and that's why I can help you right now. Yes, it is expensive, and yes, it's a lot of work, but for me, it is definitely worth it. So contact me today and we'll make it work for you as well.